No, my brain when it comes to navigating 3D spaces like this is real fucked from using both Maya and Unity. So
Well,
I'm like
this
really
is
what
it's a
Let's
2D
see.
space.
I take it the genetically engineered
the
ones are Beast, Prophet, Puppet, and Gun.
the
Yep.
game's a 2D space, but Tabletop Simulator's a 3D space.
So yeah, so each of oh wow, they've actually got okay, they've been playing with this board for a bit. You can see all the creases in it. This board folds out super funky. It's a trifold, but each part of the trifold is a bifold.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah. So let's see. Where's the thing? Where's the pointy thing? How do I make arrows?
What?
How do you put arrows down on stuff? Kevin was doing it a lot. I'm trying to figure out how to indicate to you how you play this game.
Take one of the dice and move it around. Oh, Max
Huh?
did it.
Did I?
All right,
Yes.
I've
There we
got
go.
this. Okay,
Tap
I got this, I
tab.
think. What is it?
Tap tab.
Just double click.
Tap tab.
Oh,
Tab.
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 Okay. Oh yeah, I should
Just
kill.
one tab does it.
Let me kill Carbonite. Hold on.
Yeah,
It's-
it's one
it's
tab.
hurting-
But
it's
the
hurting your
point is, if
pain.
you hold down tab, it does something else.
Oh, you said tap tab.
Yes, I'm not just saying tap tap like a fucker.
No, I thought you said tab or tap tap.
It did not even occur to me. You might be saying one and also the other.
Yes. Fuck you both.
Okay, so anyway, this board here, you notice that it's got alphanumeric coordinates for everything.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna be playing the agent for this game. Just again for the sake of convenience, the agent does the most things and is sort of the lawyer or sort of the referee, I guess, is the word
fuck
you
you, I
use.
want to be Dracula.
So anyway, my goal as the agent, I enter from space N1 up here. My goal in the game is to try and take objectives which are rolled at random from around here, around here, around here, and around here.
I'm guessing I should not actually be pink then. It looks like that might be one of the...
Yeah, I think Pink might be other agent team.
Maybe? I don't know. I should probably
alas.
join a colored, shouldn't I?
Like red and pink are the big.
Yeah, they got like a weird movement code, which I think is for keeping track of where you went and did
Oh,
things.
yeah. Oh, they've got they've got the hidden movement sheet right here.
Yep.
So, if you guys want to look at pink for a hot second, oh, it actually it starts by rolling your shit already. So if you want to look at that for a second, because that's the important part of this. I normally like to show people this thing. Since we're playing a 3-player game, I'm gonna end up giving you I'm gonna end up showing you this anyway. But the okay, so oh yeah, they even have a little current location token. Nice. So you notice that there's all these numbers with dice next to them, James, since you're pink right now.
Yeah. So that's like when the first die rolls that number, then
That's my
goes
objective.
on that one.
And I'm supposed to place these on the map when I'm playing. So I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that myself, I guess, because it's probably just set up for the 4-player game. So one of the things is when you're playing with 4 players, one of the players is a traitor
Here they
and
are.
can become a second spy. Yeah, so that's the mission objective token. The official names are
Cobra.
the official names for these are what is it? Mission 1, Mission 2. That's what it says in the rule book.
Cobra.
Tokens, the various characters.
Huh?
These
Yeah.
tokens are for the characters.
The left 4 are the agents, the right 4 are our guys.
Yeah, so okay,
Uh,
there we go. There's the 4 hunters. So let me draw them from the deck here. So you got the
The Beast.
the beast. Okay, so the
gun.
beast, the gun, the
Prophet.
prophet, and the puppet. Okay, so my goal, as I said before, is to accomplish 3 of the 4 objectives here. There's 4 things listed, but I only have to accomplish 3 of them, and then I have to get to any of the exit points on the north side of the map. North is indicated by this compass rose right here.
Oh, the puppet seems real swingy.
Okay, so for a 2-hunter game, I would not recommend using the gun. Every hunter has some ability to track the agent, since the agent is invisible. So the beast has a lot of mobility. The beast can move. So by default, every character can move 4 spaces around. You can move in any direction, orthogonally or diagonally. so long as you're not moving into a wall. You can move in any space that has like a letter and a number on it.
Sure.
So the beast has actually 3 different abilities. The beast can
Move less far to get smell motherfuckers.
Yes, so he has enhanced senses, he has brutal strength, so normally if you end your turn on top of the agent, you get to attack them for free. The beast can attack them twice. And then also the beast can move the beast.
He attacks them like 1 1/3 times, basically.
Yeah, he gets on a 5+. He does another damage, and then he can also put his gun away, run on all 4s to move 5 spaces in a turn.
Okay, and 4 is normal.
4 is normal. 5 is special for the beast. So normally, if you let me just put some figures on the board here for. Let me grab orangutan. Why not? Okay, so. Normally when you encounter, I'm going to put him here for a better example. So you can move 4 spaces, and I'll just say you end your turn here. When you end your movement, if you have line of sight to the agent, I will put the agent on the board. You may then make an attack. You attack by rolling a d6 or 2d6 if you're the gun. But you have to match or beat the distance between you and the agent to damage them.
Okay.
So the thing is, when the beast moves 5 spaces, he puts his gun away so he can't shoot at them. Let me see here. So, oh man, everything's on a grid. Nice. Makes sense. So the other thing is, if I'm... oh, they don't even have last... Do they have last scene markers? One alternate game board? What? Okay. Anyway, so, flashbang tokens, stun tokens. Doesn't look like they have... Okay, but that's fine. Because last scene markers are not that important, I guess. Oh, no, here they are. They're on my side. So, if I cross the hunter's line of sight... Let me just throw a hunter back on the board during my turn. I placed a last scene token at the last place I saw. Hunters have vision orthogonally.
Okay.
And again, this is why I'm playing the agent for right now, because I have to figure out whether or not you can see me and do all the other rules shit. And let's see. Oh yeah, also you guys start...
So do you pick one of these characters to be your agent similar like that?
I pick one agent. Oh yeah, let me put your car on the board. You guys have a car, by the way. It's represented by this token right here that says vehicle.
Yeah, it makes sense for making things.
And
God, Spider looks so cool. She's so cool looking.
Spider's really cool. Cobra's my favorite. Orangutan and Orangutan, Spider, okay. Blue Jay I'm not going to play because she's really unfair.
1 sec, look.
So
that seems ridiculous.
So yeah. So the thing is, in order to complete an objective, I have to start my turn in front of it. Blue Jay can complete an objective by being 2 spaces away from it in any direction. On top of that, every agent has special equipment cards. Let me just reveal them here. So there's stealth field. There's what is it? Adrenal surge. These are all the generic ones. Tangle line is a special equipment card used by Spider. Smoke grenade is a generic one. I'm showing you all of these so you have full awareness of what I can do, because when I don't show this, it's really unfair because people know that I have equipment, but they don't know what it does. Let's see. And there's
to be fair, I don't mind getting fucking destroyed by things I don't know.
Yeah, I just want you to know what you're up against, because this game can be very unfair.
I like to know the kind of thing that can happen.
So anyway, yeah. So there's 2 of each kind of equipment card except for the agent's signature equipment. Which,
oh holy shit! The velocity blade.
Yeah. Cobra has a fucking Cobra has a bullshit anime katana. EMP grenade is a special Gen Con weapon. That's stupid. It kills the car for a second.
Fuck your wheels.
All right, let's see. And then we got proximity mine. That's a new one. Mark M on 2 spaces away on your location. At the start of your turn, if there's one more... Oh, man, that's mean. Okay.
What's the button to get like a little portrait of what you're looking at again?
Alt.
That's the one.
Smoke grenade. Okay, so, and then this should be Blue Jay's fucking hollow decoy. Where's hollow decoy?
Yeah, it's real bullshit. It's right over here.
Okay, yeah. So Hollow Decoy, the other reason I don't play Blue Jay, her fucking signature weapon, Hollow Decoy, she has no offensive ability. She has Hollow Decoy, which first she does not have to indicate she's used, which is different than any other card on this. Stealth Field makes me invisible unless I'm less than 2 spaces from you. I have to turn it sideways to indicate I've used it. Adrenal Surge, I can move to 6 spaces in a round instead of 4. I have to turn it 90 degrees to show it's been used. Flashbang Grenade, I have to flip the card over, put an icon on the map. I can use it within 4 spaces of where I'm standing. Anybody who has line of sight to the grenade is blinded for, I think, until the end of my round.
Until the start of their turn.
Yeah, and then Smoke Grenade, it places a 3x3 wall that you can pass through, and it lasts until the end of my next turn. And this one I have to reveal. And then every other piece of agent gear, Tangleline, you have to reveal. Power Fist, you have to reveal. Velocity Blade, you have to reveal. Hollow Decoy, you have to make no indication that you're using it. And it not only makes you invisible, it also places the last scene token anywhere within 4 spaces of Blue Jay.
To completely send people in an opposite direction.
It's a fucking
right?
bullshit. It's a fucking bullshit move, and I don't use it against new players because it's fucking garbage. I don't remember how do you drag an entire deck.
Hold on it,
click
hold
on
the
it.
left click for a while until
Okay.
it picks up the whole thing.
Garbage day.
So anyway, just as a showing of good faith, I'm putting the Hollow Decoy in the cards I will never use pile. So anyway, yeah. So
And the trick is you just play it like a cheaty face. Is the answer of how you do this?
no, I'm a nice guy, Mr. Nice Dreams. So in a 3-person game, I get 3 equipment cards. I'm also not sure I'm supposed to draw these and like place them. But I'm also supposed to put my... I guess I just have you guys blindfold or whatever. I don't know how I'm supposed to like do this because I don't have a hand, do I? I guess I could draw to hand.
What now? I mean, yeah,
Is
you
there,
should
is
have
there a
a,
draw to
you
hand?
have a hand.
Okay, I do. Let's draw these to hand. Because that's the thing, like...
Do you get to pick what things you're taking? Or?
Yes, I get to pick 3 equipment cards.
And is one of them automatically your signature, or do you get that in addition? Or
Why can't I not move this? Can I not draw more than 2 cards? No, there we go. So only the signature is one of the things I can take as a specific agent.
But
Okay,
it's not
so
an automatic include. It's
It's
just
not an
option.
automatic include. It has to be picked as part of your shit.
Unless you're playing Blue Jay, for some reason, it just automatically gives you all.
It just gives you all the cards in the game.
Yeah, just all of them, all at once.
So
James, any other characters interest you in particular?
I was busy looking at his stuff.
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say right now,
I'm
in a 2-person game, the beast is like the most versatile of the characters. The prophet
Yeah.
and the puppet are pretty good. So the thing is, the puppet. So okay, so let me explain what
Explain to me a car.
So here's the car. Here's the vehicle. The vehicle can. So you start.
Explain the automobile.
Okay, so you start the game in the car. The car starts at space K17 on the board. It's indicated
And
by
it's
this
represented by this.
Yeah, by this little token over here. Your agents start in the car. The car can move up to 10 spaces, but the car can move up to 10 spaces. The car has its own limited movement. Leaving the car ends your movement. Entering the car ends your movement. You can leave the car when you leave the car, you place your figure on any of the adjacent spaces. To enter the car, you must end your movement on top of the vehicle. You do not have to enter the vehicle by ending on top of it, but that's how you enter it. So here's the other thing about the car. So you can only drive it when you're inside of it. Anybody who's inside the car can drive it. If you choose not to drive the car, you can instead use its motion tracker, which spans the entire length of the board, and if I have moved more than 2 spaces in the round, I will say which of the cardinal directions from the car I currently am, which can be northwest, southeast, northwest, southwest, southeast, northeast. If I've moved less than 2 spaces around in that round, then no signal.
Now, question: would you know the car's motion tracker is on before you move or after you move?
You use it on your turn.
Oh, so we take turns.
You
so
elect to
basically
use
on
it.
the
It
following turn.
takes your action.
So basically, you'll see that, and if you don't want to be detected, you'll just move 2 or less. Or
I'll move 2 or less. So here's the thing about
Yeah,
the
okay.
puppet. This is why the puppet's whole thing is they control the car. they can either
At
drive
will,
the car
yeah.
or they can use the motion tracker as part of their instead of
remove.
moving.
They're the car even when they're not in the car.
Yeah, so basically the thing about the puppet is the vehicle is very powerful, but the thing about the puppet is you're basically going to get out at like J18 and just stand there for the rest of the game.
And be a car.
You're going to be a car. Beep beep.
I guess like the usefulness about it is that you can like block off a single space passage basically with your body and then be the car the rest of the time.
Yeah, now the other thing about the car, you notice that there's these tiles with the lines on them. That's the only spaces the car can drive on. These are the road. So I mentioned before you have orthogonal vision. When you're on the road, you can see both sets of the road tiles. The road gives you the greatest amount of visibility, and that's why the road looks like a fucker. Because this game went through a lot of playtesting, and in the beginning, it had intersections that made sense, and that made it very unfair for the agent.
Gotcha.
Because there was nowhere to hide.
So I do like that the puppet is literally just the car's AI.
Yep.
Engaging vehicle.
So yeah. So then the profit. The profit stuff is pretty straightforward.
Prophet Beast seems like a pretty good combo.
Yeah, the Prophet and the Beast are pretty strong together.
Yeah, Prophet gets +2 to dice rolls. If they are going to complete an objective next round, they have to say so.
Yes, and I just say I'm about to complete an objective, basically.
Yeah, and then you have to hold to that.
Yeah, and well, I mean, I can't not hold to it because completing an objective means I'm standing in front of the objective on the beginning of my next turn.
Right. Okay. Okay, so the Prophet, as long as the Prophet is around, you have to say that you are next to a objective when you're next to it.
Yes.
Sweet.
And postcognition can be strong, so long as you don't keep doing it the whole game.
Yeah, it's good if you have like no idea where to start looking.
Yeah, basically postcognition is the hard counter to Hollow Decoy. Two turns later when Blue Jay's gone already.
Yeah. All right, let's just make a net. And when do you reveal your last scene marker again?
Huh?
When do you reveal your last scene marker?
If I cross your line of sight during my turn.
Okay, on your turn?
Yes. So I always take my turn at the start of the round, and then you guys go, because I start at N1, and if I went second, you guys could drive up and be like, "Oh, there's the agent right there, in front of the entrance."
Okay, so like,
let us shoot him, good chums.
So like, if we move, we don't trigger last scene.
If you end, no, because no, I will place my figure on the board if you end within line of sight of me.
Okay.
We go blind when we step around.
Basically, yeah. I haven't heard a good explanation for why that is. The closest thing I've seen is like, oh, you're looking down the barrel, you're looking down the sights of your gun real hard.
Yep, you definitely never check your corners.
Nope.
It's probably just you're walking around, looking around, so you don't get punched by the orangutan, and then when you stop, you actually get a second to look at things.
I think the weirdest thing I've had to explain in this game is that yes, you can talk to each other.
Well, sure, we got radio, right?
Yeah, but there was I think the second or the first time I ran this game at a con, the players were totally silent until I like, you guys know you can communicate, right?
There's a couple of games like this where communication is very like restricted.
Sure. Yeah,
I've
no, in this one it says that everybody has
like if the person doesn't tell you can't talk with other people, why wouldn't you try and talk with other people?
I assume so too, but you know. All right.
Anyway, I'm leaning towards the Beast.
All right, I'll take the Prophet.
Fluffy boy.
All right. One other thing to note: the agent has.
What is this card down here?
Those are, I think, the loyalty cards.
Oh, for if we were a traderman.
Yeah, if we were playing 4 players, then I would hand these out to people. Let me see what it. Oh, that's your.
Whoops.
That's your.
I put it in the secret zone.
You put it in your hand. Yeah, I can't see it. The profit information anymore.
Except that's not my hand. I'm a different color.
Oh, go become that.
Okay.
And yeah, and in the trader game, if the trader gets found out, they become a second agent, which is why this pink box is here.
Do they stay as what they were? Like, how does that
No,
work?
they pick an agent, they take like one equipment card, and then they start going. And if either of the agents get killed,
Oh,
then
you
the hunt.
figured it out. I was in my fursuit all along.
Yeah, and if either agent gets killed during that gets killed after the trader's been revealed, then the hunters win. Oh no, wait, here's the assignment cards. Here's the secret role cards.
Ooh. Yeah, so what information would go into our hands?
Huh?
We have hands as well.
The role cards basically.
Okay.
Because you're not supposed to reveal your role.
Oh.
It would kind of hurt the purpose of the secret roles if they were not so secret. All right, so let's see. You have are you prophet? You said.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Oh, you put the other one. There's the standee too. You can use either.
That's my car token.
Beep bip bip. Also I like that they put the standees in and also the little tokens, because in the game there's like plastic models.
Do we make dice rolls that are not attack rolls?
No.
Okay.
You can take a look at the rules here. There's also the official errata is pretty much all just trader rules. Because so like I don't use the errata because especially for the trader game, because so like normally in the trader game the only thing the trader does that's special is they don't report the agent. And if another hunter notices that they have not reported the agent in, they can call them out, and that's where they revealed their traitor.
Okay,
so in the errata, it's like, oh, if the puppet is the traitor and they use the car's motion sensor, they can say the agent's somewhere else, actually.
I have no idea why someone would say this game was like Sheriff of Nottingham.
I don't know what that game is, so I don't know myself.
Yeah, isn't that what someone said it was like?
That's what somebody said it was like.
They're wrong.
Yeah, no. So so now it's two votes that's wrong.
The only way it is in any way like it is that one player is trying to conceal information from another and bluff them. That's
AKA, like most all social deduction games.
Yeah. Sheriff of Nottingham is fun, but it's not this.
All right.
This definitely feels closer to the Curse of Dracula or whatever it's called.
Fury of Dracula.
That's the one.
So I've played one equipment card. Oh yeah, I should
Puppet is cute, but I like the Prophet Beast combo.
Oh yeah, I should actually pull my agent that I want to play.
that's my Bloodborne duo.
And oh yeah, the first time that my agent goes on the field, I will place their token, and I will reveal my agent card.
Okay. Cobra. God, the Cobra Commander.
That's why we're G.I. Joe.
The Cobra Commander at Gen Con was so good.
I didn't see it.
He was so good. He had like a mirror polished mask.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Man.
He was like 6'4".
That rules.
Oh, he's a fucking ton.
He looked like he was actually wearing like a military uniform.
That fucking kicks ass.
And he had the voice too. I have no idea how it came out so clearly through the mirror mask.
No voice clips. Clearly a soundboard's
Maybe.
He had a built-in soundboard, yeah.
called his mouth.
I'm sure some people do
soundboard.
that. I rolled a 5.
A fifth.
5.
A fifth. Oh,
And vehicle starts here.
Vehicle starts
Where's
at K17.
Alright, there it is.
So roughly in the middle. It looks like my... Oh yeah, I have to put my little Braxon tokens down.
Get in the car, fucker.
Get in the car, we're destroying capitalism. Okay, so let me see. Where is this again?
Fine, I will put you in the car.
Yeah, so it...
You're in the car now.
Oop. Okay, I'm trying to find D19, the Widowmaker.
Please, I'd be riding shotgun.
Actually, let me make sure.
D19. It is the bottom, the southeastern of
Yes.
these three satellite dishes.
There we go. And I need E27. Also, I'm sad. I lost one of these in my actual game. I left it somewhere. It's somewhere in the Anthrocon convention center. So let's see, Q29.
Is there any form of time limit that you're under?
40 turns.
Okay.
I have only seen somebody run out of turns once.
Okay.
And
how much HP do you get?
4. Or
Oh.
6 if I'm orangutan.
Well, sure.
And then another 2 if it's a 300 or greater game.
Ah. Alright, I need you to bust them up. It's not my job.
I'm gonna Warwick it.
I think I'm gonna change the. I'm
I'm the Prophet Brainulo.
gonna change the agent I have. Also.
You're the big idea.
I am groupthink.
Let me see. All right.
Does line of sight have a length?
Nope. Infinite.
Okay.
Let's see. I will do this instead. Oop. I'll keep it in my hand for a second.
And sorry, what breaks line of sight?
Walls.
Well, sure.
Any
Diagonals.
But, like,
and also diagonals. Yeah.
Like if he's not straight,
okay, so
logically,
Oh, I'm not straight,
access
baby.
to us.
But
okay,
if I'm
so
on the
that
road,
helps.
then you can see me from a diagonal.
Right, because when you're on the road, you can see both lines of it.
Yes.
So if you're on the road and we're on the road, we can see from a diagonal. But if not, if one of them
Yes,
is
if
not
we're
correct.
So if you're on, say, if you're
If
on
I'm
7,
on N7, I can see all of the 7s and all of the 8s
yes,
to the left, anyway.
yes. Yeah, no, standing in an intersection gives you the most line of sight. It just also is the hardest to attack from, which is why the gun has a sniper rifle that automatically hits when the agent passes through it.
Nice. The gun seems strong.
Gun is very good at fighting. The gun has no detection abilities.
They also have to telegraph what direction they're going to snipe at, right?
Yes, and when they do that, they lose line of sight in every other direction.
So it seems like their best is like setting up the pincer trap that everyone else is pushing you towards.
Yeah.
So
And
if we
on
have
top
a
of that,
third
they have
player-
quick draw's very strong too. Because when the agent leaves a last scene token in the gun's line of sight, the gun gets to attack. The gun does not, but when the gun's attacking on her turn, she gets to roll 2d6 and only misses on. Oh yeah, that's one of the other things. You miss on a 1, and 6s explode. Did you pick up my card?
Sorry, I yanked it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if
So-
you were looking at my card. Sorry.
Are the only
tried
thing
to-
objectives do just you stand on them, next turn you get it, the
Yes.
end? You need all of them?
Or stand
I need
adjacent to them?
I need 3 of the 4, and then I have to leave.
Okay. Where do you leave from?
So you notice all these things with arrows at the top. So A3, N1, and M3.
Okay.
Okay.
W3. Awesome.
Oh yeah, it probably was W3. I'm reading it upside down.
Oh yeah, not M3. M is in the center of the board.
Yeah, W3.
M3 is
You know, I
not a
bought all these
passable
M&Ms
space.
and they rip me off. All of them just say woo.
All them say ooh.
M3 is some sort of video game crate.
Ah, my loot crates. how you get items in this game.
My loot crites. All right.
Snake eyes.
Don't gamble on your
energy.
fitness.
Oh, so how long a range can we shoot a gun?
When that was the thing I was talking about. So when you roll when you roll a 6, the dice explode.
Yeah.
So you can potentially shoot
as far as anywhere.
You can potentially shoot infinitely far.
So you roll the die for range. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to beat
their distance.
Yeah, you have to beat the distance. Match or beat the distance. If you roll a 1, it's automatically a miss. So that's the other nice thing about the gun. She has to roll snake eyes in order to miss.
So even if they're adjacent to you, you can miss?
Yes. If you land on top of them, you hit automatically.
Okay. That's reasonable, I suppose.
And then beast can hit twice. All right. How do I edit this? Is there a text tool? There is a text tool, but how do I edit my scorecard? All right, I'm just gonna write it down on paper.
And how far can you move in a turn?
4. If there was an agent that could move any farther, there would never be any reason not to use that agent.
Right, because they could outrun the hunters, except for the beast.
Okay, and where do you start?
I start at N1.
Anyone's business, gotcha.
Just gonna... Let me see. You know, I'm just gonna take this down on the actual notepad. Let me get that out.
Oh, and there's a little lore sheet over here. If one can look past the haze of myth that clouds the illegal oral histories, one can find the truth.
I'm pretty into this sort of bullshit cyberpunk. This is very much an aesthetic I like a lot.
What?
Ah.
What's up?
I'm just saying I like this aesthetic of this kind of bullshit glowy cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love it.
Okay, there's one half that is addressed to us, one half that's addressed to you.
What about
another
on the little lore sheet?
Oh yeah. So for having read that before, I think Raxxon is the bad guys.
Well, yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah, they're the corporation in the cyberpunk future. All right, I finished my turn.
Oh, okay. It's the rule book.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, it says on there rules and errata. There's
So what yeah, so Raxxon seems like weird dominating mechacore, definitely, even though it's technically the law keepers.
Yeah, and they are playing Ark, the rebellion.
The agents for the reclaimed kingdom, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, another game that really uses this sort of cyberpunk aesthetic that I dig a hell of a lot is Android Netrunner.
I have not played.
It's made by Richard Garfield, the same guy who came up with Magic originally.
Yeah.
Except instead of being a collectible card game, it's known as a living card game, which is a really dumb name to give it, but basically you buy expansions for it rather than buy booster packs. But the actual card game itself is really cool because it's asymmetrical. One side plays a megacore and the other side plays a hacker trying to steal things from the megacore.
Nice. That's why
it's really fun.
This is a really wonky way to do the rules. Let me make it a pile of cards that you can flip over. Oh yeah, and there's the errata, which sucks. Is the current turn public? Oh yeah, the current turn is public knowledge. Can I steal the vehicle? No.
Stop.
They have it DNA locked. I'm sorry.
All right, so yeah, I finished my turn, so you guys have your turn. You can take your turn in. You can take your turn in whatever order you want, so long as each of you finishes your turn.
All right.
Before the next one starts.
Do you want to drive the car, or should I?
How's the car drive again?
It can go. It moves like you. It can go any. It can go up to 10 well, so it moves like you, and then it can go any direction. It can move to 10 spaces between the two of you.
Okay.
And hopping out of it ends your movement. However, you can hop out of it, and somebody else can continue to drive it and then hop out of it. You cannot attack. You cannot attack or be attacked when you're inside the car.
So you can move the 10 spaces and still hop out?
Yep. I mean, yeah. I mean, hopping out ends your movement. So like,
All
yeah.
right, James, do you want to be? I presume we should probably be closer to that general area.
Sure. Yeah. We don't want to get too close because if he slips past us, then we're playing a chasing game.
Sure.
But I could see going to like this intersection.
Yeah, he can only move 4 spaces a turn, right? And he started at N1. So he kind of gotten really far already, obviously. So we can start creating essentially a collapsing point. That intersection seems like a pretty good spot if you want to get out at like 08.
Sure. So I'll start moving the car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So the car can move diagonals, even though we only see orthogonally normally?
Yes, you can also move diagonally.
Cool, just wanted to make sure.
You can see into the planes that you cannot observe.
Vehicle. And I guess I'll get out.
All right, you can get out at any space adjacent to the car.
Yeah, let me drag over your boy for you.
Yeah.
Put more if you want.
I will go here. Or here.
Yeah, you can still look down that alleyway. All right.
I have another ulterior motive that I will not share.
You gotta tell me if you're the traitor. What?
I'm the traitor.
Damn. Got it. 1 second here.
I'm probably gonna do some editing of because there's a PDF of the map online, so I can just turn that into an image.
Do enhanced senses work when I'm getting out of the car?
I've ruled yes.
You didn't move him. I mean,
you didn't move
one
the beast
space out of the car.
Yeah, you didn't move the beast more than 3 spaces, so I've always said yes.
All right, now question: does the stepping out of the car count as a space?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll move 2 and then do that, I guess.
Well, so stepping out, you can only step adjacent to the car once you leave. Once you step out, leaving the car ends your movement.
Sure, but my point is that like, I can start moving the car. Those
sure.
spaces
That's okay. I didn't understand what you were saying. Sure.
Okay.
How many spaces did the car move already? I think it's got 2 spaces left until it's out of movement for this turn.
Oh, so the car has a maximum movement of 10?
Yes, it can move 10 spaces between the 2 of you, or between the entire hunter team.
It has 1 space left.
Okay, so
Bep.
I'm gonna scythe this way, I think.
Okie doke.
And then I'll hop out and hey, are you within 4 spaces?
What space are you hopping out at?
Oh, 1 sec.
I don't think it matters if you're at N1.
Let's see. So you're at L7.
Can I sniff you? You don't reveal if I notice you, by the way. You just say you're close.
Yeah, I am not close.
Okay.
So that is the end of your turn.
Yarp.
Yarp.
Yarp. Yeah, put on some like cyberpunk music for this. This chase.
Just put on some trance.
And sorry, did we go first or did you go first?
I went first. That's
okay.
That's
that
the thing. If I was, yeah, because yeah, like I said, I go first because otherwise you just drive up here like, oh look, the spy's at N1. We see the spy immediately.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go over here. I'm also not sure if it shows you. I'm guessing it doesn't show me moving my piece on your vision.
You're in. I can't see anything that is in that red box.
Okie doke. All right, I've finished moving.
I can't even see that there's a paper there.
All right.
Let's see. So if I use post cognition now, you would tell me that you were on N1, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It is turn 2. On turn 0, I entered the facility. Again, what you can always ask what turn it is. That's always public knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So I think I'm gonna take a look at the queue line.
yeah, go forward and do that.
So I'm going to move 2 spaces. That is my move.
Okay, clear.
All right, I'm gonna move 3 and end up here.
All right,
And
so that is
give a good sniff.
K5.
Yeah.
The widow.
Sniff.
You're in 4 spaces.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am not close.
Okay.
And that is your turn.
Maybe we should have used the car radar.
Yeah, that might have been smart.
I finished moving.
All right.
Well, I mean, I guess you could use your senses to see what initial direction he went.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Post cognition. What
Okay.
was your first move?
Okay.
That was not
so
N1.
All right, turn 3. On turn 1, I was not inside a wall.
Okay.
Get your ass
That's
to
good
Mars.
information to operate on.
And this is where it's helpful if the beast can move 5 spaces around.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So you could get to like here if you wanted.
For some reason, the last.
Is that better to move far down? Let's see. You could be a total of 8 spaces further in than that, right?
I feel like generally speaking, it's better to be between them and the objective.
That's fair.
You could also just post up in the road in case he tries to divert back left.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for the moment. Let's see. Could have. Let's see. Let me calculate something for a moment. Okay, so it couldn't have been there because I would have noted that it was close. I mean, he can't have really made any progress back this way yet unless he didn't move the full spaces, because then I would have already picked up that it was close with the scent smelling.
Oh yeah, he couldn't have gone back because I was at 08 and he would have crossed my line of sight.
Well, that's true, actually, yeah. But even if he had paused, like, at the edge. Anyway, point being, yeah, I think I should be moving down to where you are for the moment. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa.
Have
All
to-
right.
Seems good. I don't know. It seems like a pretty strong play.
So
Sure.
010.
That's fine.
010
That's
is
us.
clear. All right.
All right, so we have vision of the road for now.
Yep. So does the beast have a gun?
Beast has a
When
gun,
he's
yes.
not running on all fours, yeah.
Weird.
Cyber gun wolf, ready to action.
Nothing's more
Ready to action.
Nothing's more cyberpunk than a werewolf with a gun.
I mean, to be fair, it's pretty high up there.
Let me see. Also, let me finish copying my objective.
My werewolf cop.
Space cop.
Turning your gun and moon, you're off the job.
What was the other one? E27. Okay. I finished moving.
So I hate to say it, but he could be way out there.
Not really.
I
Because
mean-
last turn he only had 8 spaces past there, right?
Yeah,
So-
now he has 12. So he could hypothetically be, like, in the road south of here. So I think
Yeah,
I'm
which
going to
I
head down
don't-
there.
Yeah, feel free if you want, but yeah, I don't think the road is necessarily the safest place for him to be.
I stand here.
Clear.
So he can be up to 12 spaces from here, and he can't have crossed the 8 line without being past that warhead. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so I'm sincerely doubting the going over the road, as we talked about the circumstances that would have entailed. Let's see.
So I think he should still be in this corner of the map.
Yeah, 1 second here. So question. With the beast sent, does it care about obstructions in the way?
Nope. Goes through walls.
Okay, I just wanted to
It's
make
great
sure.
because it has a huge range. It sucks because it has a huge range.
Yeah,
Am close.
Because
Always.
that's the thing. It's got a huge range, but it's very general, just like the car's motion tracker.
yeah, so, I mean, to be fair, right, we can just hang out here.
It's true.
We've
long
got
as-
we've got the control of the road.
And if we fucked up massively, then he still has to tell us when he's by an objective.
Remember that
Yeah,
I do have equipment.
This is true, but you have to reveal when you use your equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, even if that helps you get past us, we've made you use a resource and, like, told us information about what you're doing.
Sure.
So I think I kind of want to just head up a little bit.
I understand that.
And then just kind of, like, try and,
For, like,
sense
7
things
maybe?
out. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, 07 and then use the smell-o-vision.
By the way, I think you're on link function. So watch out there.
What am I? Oh, yeah, I guess I am. I
Don't
know how
chain
that
the beast to the floor. The beast
Beast
cannot
is
be chained.
unchained!
I think if you move
Sniff.
to... Oh, yeah, okay. Sniff from 07.
07.
All right.
Oh, 7!
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am not close.
Okay.
That is your turn.
Okay.
1 second. Let me remember what cards I took.
I will stay in place and use post-cognition. Where
Alright.
were you 2 turns ago?
I have not moved yet. Oh wait, have you not taken your turn yet? No, you've taken your turn.
Oh,
'Cause you-
yeah, he hasn't taken this movement yet, so
Oh, right. Sorry. My bad.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
you're good.
I'm just gonna keep these in my hand for now, and I'll just put them on the field as I use them.
Your equips? Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
For some reason, I thought we were on the turn following.
Nope.
And that the beast had gone first this time.
All right.
No, by 1 second there.
I am indicating I am using an equipment card.
Okay. Is it revealed or not revealed?
It is not revealed. There's only some that I do reveal.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. But there are others that I have to indicate that I've used.
Alright, so he has used an item. If I remember right, the ones that did not have to be revealed were ones that let him not put down a last scene token, and one that let him move 6 spaces.
That is correct. Stealth fields and adrenal surge.
Oh, jeez. I just broke my necklace.
Oh, don't break your necklace.
Yeah. Getting too into the game.
And let me indicate that I used a card this round.
That sucks.
Oh no.
Gonna have to get a new chain.
Oh, you're off the chain, Max.
Oh, the beast is unchained!
Alright. And I have finished my movement.
Alright, by my reckoning, he just used a stealth field to get out of the zone.
Yeah, past one of us, though, is the problem.
If I were him, I would probably try to go down past me.
That would be the best way in the long run, unless he's, like, trying to, like, double smart you.
Yeah.
That's where I'm assuming, because that's where I think he probably would have been anyway, you know? Especially since he wasn't close to me.
Do you want me to duck down into, say, like, the U territory?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright, I will move here to U15.
Okie doke. Let me just do this. And
Spider!
put this right here. And take a
The
damage.
spider!
Oh, right there!
Hello!
Help!
As predicted!
Help! Oh,
They can't
right.
hurt you.
I don't know that. Maybe he's got a special weapon.
I mean, she can, like, ensnare you.
Alright, so I get +2 and -2 to my attack roll.
So the thing is, you automatically hit when
You're
you,
adjacent. You just auto hit.
yeah.
You just punch her.
Oh, adjacent.
I'm on U-
physically on them.
I'm on U15 as well. I can't put my
Oh.
token there.
Oh, okay. We are physically sharing a spot. I see.
Excellent.
I'm gonna move my token back now.
Oh, man. Alright, so I hit you.
No, the spookums.
What do you think the Prophet's attack looks like?
It's either a
force lightning?
psychic blast or he's just like getting real mad and punches him.
I can do it from range, so I think that would indicate psychic attack. But maybe it's a different melee attack.
Remember, everyone has range. I think what I like to imagine is, since your whole thing's about like psychic sense rather than like damage, I like the idea that he's doing the whole like Sherlock Holmes fighting of just like, I've seen your every move.
Or maybe I already set a bomb there.
As soon as you came around the corner, you were already punching. Just walk him into your punch.
Alright, so here we are. Alright, get the hell over here, Max.
Get in the car, huh?
It might be faster for you to just run here.
Okay, well, it's the same amount over 2 turns, right? Because if I get in the car and then drive, that's 10 spaces I can move. If I run, it's 10 spaces, and that way it brings the car with me.
True.
So I'm thinking I should just get in the car.
Your call. I believe you.
Yeah, I'll get in the car.
Come to me, beast. I'm on it. Vroom.
Beep, beep, beep.
All right. Your turn, Matt.
Okie doke.
Give it a sec. It's a bit temperamental.
The Prophet is here.
I didn't realize he was the fear.
I mean, basically.
Yeah. He struck me more as a sorrow man.
Ow.
Nobody ever strikes you as the joy?
Not like the boss did.
Oh, man. And this is actually really good. Because,
You get to see what direction he leaves from here.
well, yeah, but also another thing. But I don't want to influence his action. Because I'm hyper competitive. It's a real problem.
I think I know what you're talking about, but also, yeah, it's weird for like how casual I want to be, how competitive I am anyway.
I just want to win games. Games aren't about fun.
Imagine having fun with games.
How you doing, Matt?
I'm just thinking of my next move here.
Well, I guess, do we see what direction you go if you move diagonally out of here, since we have orthogonal vision?
You see where I last moved that would be within your vision, which in itself tells you some things.
So if you vanished, yeah, you would have gone up streetways, but...
Yeah, this is a pretty good place to have caught him, I will admit.
to have landed directly on top.
Alas, my greed was my undoing.
Going straight for it, go.
The greed!
The Grinch.
Yes. The greed. Ching!
Yeah, that seems like a good place to be.
Did I see you?
Yes. Let me just finish my movement here. Yep, okay. Just double checking that that's a legal move I can make.
Okay.
Let me grab.
Alright, that could be information.
I'm just double checking that I actually moved the correct number of spaces.
Alright, so that is the last place I saw you?
Yes.
Alright, so here's an important question. Does precognition activate?
It does not. I did not say I was about to complete an objective.
Do you have to complete an objective if you're standing next to it?
As far as I understand from the rules.
Okay. So there's a very finite number of places.
Basically, so the thing is, if I start my turn in front of the objective, I complete it. It doesn't.
Do you have to be like orthogonal to the objective, or do you just have to
I can be
any of the
diagonal.
9? Okay.
Alright, so it can't be in S17 to U19 in a box.
Yeah. So, let's see. Possible location.
Could
Any
be
of the
W16.
Ws?
That'd be funny.
Any of the W's, the V.
This is again where you can see this game got a lot of playtesting.
Could be in R16.
1 second here.
1, 2, 3, 4 by
Or
diagonalizing it.
R19, R20.
Yeah, could have gotten way far away.
Well, as long as I'm doing anything. A beep beep.
Oh yeah, why don't you go first, because you have the best potential to constrict movement.
Vroom vroom bep.
I guess if you got out at 016, it would mess with
I can
movement
get
a
out
little
at
bit.
017, right?
Oh yeah.
You can just pop out.
Yeah, I think
that seems real
that
solid.
seems like the good spot.
Alright, clear.
Okay.
All right, could still be R16, but that gets rid of a lot of possibilities.
Yeah.
What do you think of W19?
I don't think it's bad. Seems pretty legit.
There's a bunch of 20s he could be on, but that's hard to cover.
You can't get to 19, can you?
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Down,
you could.
down,
Okay.
right, down, right, down.
Yeah. That's not bad. If
I
we don't
think-
see him,
I
he's
think it gives
either
us the
at
most
R16 or he left at that point, right?
Yeah.
Q18.
All right, he can't be at any of the 20s. That's too far because he was on my spot.
Oh, right. He was on there. Okay, one sec. That actually brings a lot of new calculations into practice.
Could still be
okay,
on
still be at
R16.
R16.
But beyond that, it would have. If I went to W19, it would have to be one of the 18s or R16. By my
Yeah,
reckoning.
basically. I think you're correct.
All right, so I think my best move is to go down to W19.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
W19. Hello.
You may make an attack.
All right, I am not within 3 spaces, and I get a +2.
But you get a -2s, right? Oh,
No,
or
I'm not
only
within 3 spaces.
only within 3 spaces.
Okay, never mind. Never mind then.
That's a 7.
That is a hit.
Ping.
Show me potato salad. All right.
Bonk. You bonked him.
Oh, I spotted him. All right. So it is me's now.
Yep.
Misma.
All right.
Sniff.
Not yet.
Close.
Are you close? Matt, are you close?
Engage sniff.
Beep boop.
Engage smell-o-vision.
You do seem to be bio-enhanced rather than cyber-enhanced.
Oh, he's a good bio boy.
Why can't I be both?
The puppet, I'm not sure, has any human in him.
I really don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he's just car AI.
The gun is, like, mostly human.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I think the entire agent team is cyber enhanced, except for maybe Blue Jay, who just wields cyber, but not is
Probably
cyber.
got some, like, brain enhancements.
Possibly.
I got brain problems.
Bzzzt.
Spider.
He is our hero.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of Spider.
Spider vision.
Okay. I think I've got my move planned out.
Okay.
Which starts with... flashbang.
Ah, my eyes!
Oh! The spookums.
Right here on the corner, blinding both of you.
Yep. Reasonable.
I was about to start moving my figure on the board and realized that would undermine the entire purpose of what I'm doing. Alright, and I have finished moving.
Okay, so our vision comes back immediately.
Yes.
I have a daring thought.
Alright.
What if he did not move?
Well, I was gonna move down anyway and give him a sniff him.
Alright, do your thing.
I'm gonna move here and sniff him.
What space is that?
Well, first, P19.
Alright, let me take the flashbang token off the board. It is no longer relevant. P19, the Widowmaker.
P90. I'm sorry, what is that a reference to?
It's K19, the Widowmaker.
Is that a
movie about a sub?
Okay.
So you said P19? Okay.
Yeah.
I am
giving a
close.
sniff.
Close.
So, let's see. That could be starting to go into this structure down to the south, or it could be road, or any of these 20 slots.
What do you think of T22 for me?
Alright, let me do some quick calculations here, one sec.
Could have made it all the way down into T23.
Yeah, he was at R19, right?
Yep. Could have made it down into Q23.
Or
Could actually made it to O23.
Yeah, O23. So I barely reached T23, so it could be there.
I kind of want to end on the road just in case he's on one of those spots. It seems
I
unlikely
doubt
that he
he's
would
hanging
be.
on the road, but it would prevent backtracking a little bit. And it's not like you can view into the queue spaces. Or the 23s is what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
So sure, that seems fine. T22?
Yes, I moved to T22.
Clear.
Damn it.
Alright, it's either R20 or,
There's a number of possibilities it could be. He could have
I'm
ducked
really
back up
betting
north.
R... It's true. I doubt it, but it's true.
Alright, so we've made you use 2 of your equipments
Mm-hmm.
out of 3.
Yep.
Seems good for us.
Yeah, I have not completed a single objective yet.
I used to play way too much Scotland Yard. And way too much Sheriff of Nottingham.
Which this game is not like.
Yes. Correct. Alright.
Nothing like ham.
So you're moving now?
That I am.
Was that die because you were doing something, or?
No, I was just flipping the die.
Oh,
Game's
you were
just throwing dice around.
That's fine.
You just throwing
My
dice on,
eyes!
just throwing dice on the street.
You dick! Alright, so if after he moves I use post-cognition, then he will tell me he was at R19. But the next turn I can get
Yes.
information.
Correct. You can't get in the car and use the sensor in the car at the same turn, right?
No.
Yeah, you lose...
Using the motion
use-
sensor on the car takes your movement.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Let me put this flashbang somewhere.
I don't dig the vehicle so much unless you have a puppet. But it's a useful... it's nice to have.
Or you have like a group of like 4 or the like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, I finished moving.
Okay. Now what?
Good question. Okay,
can't-
well, if he was hanging out in the 20s, right, he couldn't have moved past either of us, right?
Could still be in the 20s for all I know.
The spy can't sit still.
Yeah. Spy can fail to move.
Sure. But
There was
I'm
actually
doubting
a game
it.
where somebody there was actually a game where somebody didn't move for 3 turns.
Yeah, and just send everyone sprawling out.
Yeah. They just hid in a corner and then finally started moving again.
It seems like a solid strategy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, legit. But yeah, I'm doubting it here. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm doubting it.
You want to establish a cordon again on the roads?
But he might be going for that objective down south.
Well, yeah, but I could start moving down that way. But you can like jump onto. Oh, geez, you actually don't have that many options for road.
2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I could end up somewhere like over here, L21, 22.
Either way, I suggest ending using your senses because that's a pretty powerful tool.
It is, but then I can't move very far at all.
Oh right, you do it. You can move 5 if you want. So you could.
Yeah, that's
get
what I'm
to it.
saying. If I move 5, I don't have the senses. If I move 3, I do have senses.
I don't know. You could hit like M24 or something.
I'd be able to smell there, but I would like. Okay, are you meaning to just go there? Because that's 5. I could run there, not smell.
Well,
Just be
yeah,
able to see.
and you could. I could act on a hunch here.
Go for it. Why not?
I am going to go to R26.
R26 is clear.
Damn. I was hoping that he'd be like here.
It's a place I could be.
Yeah. But it does cut off a fair deal of space.
I'm real curious if he scythed upwards. It's really hard to tell. Should I just go to the car and like do us a motion sensor?
Yeah,
Well, then he could
might
just not. Then he could just not move, though, right? That's the thing. He'll know when. Hmm. This sucks.
Yeah, but
Fuck you, Matt.
But we do have some good information to be had,
All right.
especially starting next turn.
Yeah. All right. You know what? For now, I'm just gonna go for more smell vision.
Yeah, come to the road, smell it up.
Yeah, smell that road.
Yeah, gonna sniff from here.
D22?
Meets the
Oh,
road.
22.
Oh, 22. Yes.
Oh, for olfactory.
2, 3.
Odious 22.
I am not close.
Okay.
Okay.
So it could be in the red zone, could be back upward, could have, I don't know, shot off, like gone to here and then shot back off to the left somewhere.
I'm not unconfident with our ability to resolve this, though. Like, eventually he has to activate one of the objectives, and then once we can start pincerring then.
Yeah.
All right, I finished movement.
Okay. No activation.
No activation.
Do you want me to post cognize?
It might be a good idea just to get a new idea of where he's moving.
Okay. Post cognition.
Postcognition. It is currently turn 9. On turn 7, I was...
Yep. Went back north.
Yeah, all right. However, that's not near any objectives.
Yeah. All right. So start spinning your, unless he double ducked. Could be
Yo.
juking us.
The old double duck goose. Or as they call it in Minnesota, double duck, gray duck.
You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna move back here and sniff again.
That's P19 again?
Yep.
Alright.
Sniff that pee.
I'm not close. You sniff the hell out of that pee, though.
All right. Move
It's a
again.
good, it's fine pee.
Top notch.
It's an excellent vintage.
Maybe I should try to get back to a road.
Might be a good idea.
So like I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, like, we don't necessarily need to know specifically where he is,
Yeah.
right? Because we have you have very good reactive abilities to knowing when he's going to try and complete objectives.
Yeah, this is why I
Yeah.
recommended this
Three
team.
of them.
This is why I recommended this team to you guys, because this is a very good pair.
Yeah, I
he
was,
needs
I was
to do-
talking Prophet Beast at the very beginning.
Yeah, same. But yeah, so he needs to do 3 of them, and I think we're in a very good spot to deal with that fact.
Yeah.
Because if he's moved himself away from the objective, so he needs to come to us. Now, that means he may go for the left objective, which we'd have to look into. But
That's part
yeah,
of why we own
I don't think
car.
we're in a bad position. I just think we're in a bit of a confused position.
Yeah.
Forgot your fucking screen name was 420 Hack Boys. I keep forgetting that.
It's paid off every second.
I do have to admit, I made a reasoned guess, but it was not a perfect guess when I landed right on your face.
No, it's funny because I was considering going to V14 instead, and I'm like, oh, but what if he like goes a little further down the road? The main problem was I miscalculated how far you could move.
Gotta check those diags.
Yeah. No, I've been playing too much against con randos.
Aw,
You mean people who are shit?
that's nice of you to say. Well, to us.
As a con rando, I will confirm I am also shit.
Have you moved yet? Are you still considering your movement?
What? No, I already moved a while back. I was
No,
waiting
Prophet.
My first thing was post-cognition for
Yeah, you did
round
post-cognition.
9.
Oh, right, shit, right, I forgot.
We've been waiting on you, motherfucker.
Sorry. Now I am shit.
Now
You
you
con goer.
are the con rando.
Yep.
My downfall, basic keeping track of turn orders.
Alright, I finished moving.
Okay. So what now?
I arbitrarily run up here.
Do you want to get back in the car?
That's not a terrible idea.
Or do you want to, like... Can you sniff before getting in... Sniff, then get in the car? I guess that's 4 spaces from where you are.
Yeah, I'm just
I
gonna
know,
go.
it's only 3 spaces. Whatever. Alright, he's in the car.
Oh wait, yeah, that is only 3. Never mind. Yeah. So I guess I sniff from the car. Stick my head out the window. Get a good whiff of that breeze going by.
Mmm, delicious.
So, you close to the car?
The beasts... let's see. Hunters may use their
I am
special
not-
abilities inside the vehicle.
I am
Not
not
close.
close. I'm also not Glenn close.
Do you want me to duck up to the 22 line? Get another lateral look on the
Yeah,
road?
I'd say get there at least.
Yeah, that's the only place I can touch the road again.
It's the only place I can kiss the sky.
You can go to whichever one of those 22s you want though, because of the diagonal movement. I mean,
can't-
P22, Q22, or R22.
Oh, yeah.
Which either one's more advantageous than, the one you're already at.
I'll go to P22. That's my move.
P22 is clear.
Yep. Alright, move it.
I have finished moving.
Do you want me to post cognition to see
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that actually.
post cognition?
It is turn
Where were you?
11 on a turn 9. I was...
Here's your last scene fog.
Yep, they're my last scene pog at. Let's see, so... Turn 9...
Oh, I think I just hit 50 hours in this game.
Nice. Get an achievement for it?
Pop!
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got that one a little bit ago. You were there. Interesting.
Up to 8 spaces ago.
Yeah.
Honestly, that might not be a bad position for you. It cuts him right the hell off. He needs to cross your line of sight if he wants to hit
He already could have gotten out of that line of sight, though.
Could he have? Because I mean,
Yeah, diagonal, 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 diagonal. End up in here area.
well, yeah, but one of the 2 moves he took was after you got in the car, right?
Oh, that's true. Okay, so one
So he could have gotten down to
Or
into
yeah,
your
no,
line
he
of sight.
could. Yeah, he couldn't have gotten out of there. Okay. And he's still got the last equipment.
Like, if you want, I could see moving like to the left.
No, okay, so he could have already hooked back, but that's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use the motion sensor, I think.
Alright.
Yep.
No signal.
He hasn't moved much.
Oh, so it bases it on the last turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty powerful.
Interesting.
All right, so that means he's a maximum of 6 spaces away from that spot.
Yeah, is motion sensor more than 2 or
It's more than 2, yes.
okay?
Okay, so he's a maximum of 6 spaces from the last seen Pog.
Yes, correct.
All hail the Pog.
All right, I could see. Well, you have to stand where you are because it's Matt's turn now. Motion sensor takes the turn, but
Yeah, that's why motion sensor takes your turn, because it's a useful diagnostic tool and area denial weapon.
yeah.
4, 5, 6. Let's see. I'm fast figuring this out. We'll erase it after, but like, couldn't have gone past that line in that direction.
He should also currently be moving.
I'm genuinely doubting it went up that way, but he could have. But I'm doubting it. Couldn't have gone past this line. So it's either over in this direction or it's over in this like red and green Christmas zone.
He couldn't even have gotten to the red on 6 spaces.
It's true, but like the edge of that.
Yeah. You can get to like the middle of Christmas zone.
Hey, that's where I'm at right now in real life.
Honestly,
the center
having
of
you
Christmas
right
zone.
there, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with being there too, but you still move.
But yeah, I can keep moving and tighten the net.
Yeah, I'd suggest moving up into this area to the right here again.
All right, I finished moving.
What? You moved earlier. He hasn't moved again since I did the motion sensor.
You motion sensed. He did post cognition.
Yeah.
Oh, did he post cog in that turn? Oh, never mind.
I post cogged and then you did the thing. But but now he is up to 12 spaces. No, 14 spaces.
What? 10 spaces.
Yes, you are correct.
You-
I doubled it and subtracted 2 instead of adding another 4.
All right. I'm after
So
motion sense again, right? That terrible?
I think that's
Doesn't seem
fine.
terrible. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna motion sense again.
Yep.
Okay.
Radar.
Wing.
I am northwest of the vehicle.
Okay.
All right, so in Christmas though.
Yeah, magical Christmas land. I think I'm just gonna move to like L21.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I move. Your turn, Matt.
Okay, doke. What is this?
Don't you wish you had a car? Oh yeah, who left a?
Why is
Oh,
that
that's his,
cube?
that's,
Why is
that,
that cube
that's his
such a
eraser.
weird?
That's his,
That's an
that's his
eraser.
cursor.
Okay, I was trying to figure out why that cube was such a bizarre shape.
Get this parallelogram prism out of here. Oh god. Who's rattling the bones?
Oh no, my bone's been rattled.
I work my fingers to the bone.
All right, so I guess that's our movement, right?
Yeah, I think he should currently be moving.
Follow back to you. Boy.
Whoa. It's gone. It's back.
What are you doing?
He's flinging the dice at high speeds off the side of the table.
Good.
It's like flicking cards in Magic. It's just a thing I'm doing to pass the time while I'm actually paying attention.
Okay, at this point he could be like anywhere in the top left segment of the board.
I just accidentally knocked the profit back into your hand.
Whoopsie.
The die impacted into it and just tossed it into your hand.
And I have finished moving.
All right,
Also,
what the
I'm
hell do
about-
I do?
Also, I'm about to complete an objective.
Okay, well, that informs us very distinctly where he is.
So
That said-
here's the other thing. In a 3-player game, I also don't put these markers down.
The last scene markers?
No, I don't put the mission objectives down until I complete an
Yeah, fair.
objective.
Okay,
You also know
so
exactly where you are. There's nowhere else you could be.
Yeah.
Well, which objective anyway? We don't know what space around it. So we're not stopping this. We can't stop this.
yeah, no.
But that said,
you can get to. Is that even a space?
Yeah, it's dark there.
Yeah.
That's a D17. This was not a terrific scan of the board. Actually, I think that part of the board's just
Actually,
really dark.
we've got them down to 3 spaces.
I'm curious. Wait, how would you have passed by the road?
He was at D14 and he ran straight down.
Do we not see him in motion?
Well,
You saw you got the last scene token.
Oh, we did get the
Yeah.
last scene. Never mind. I
Yes.
didn't realize. Okay, never mind.
so
We're good.
we have him to 3 spaces by my count. Because his ideal movement was be at D14, go 2 spaces across the road, then he has 2 spaces to work with.
1 second here.
So he should be on one of these 3 squares.
Okay, yeah, that is true.
What do we do about it? Like, you get your car over there. Actually, I can see exactly what space he's on. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can. I can make it up to
sure,
H18.
Go for it. Shoot him.
H18.
Okie doke.
I have a feeling he's on the farthest one.
You would be correct. You
One,
would make an
two.
attack.
I'm not within 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you need to be
I need
You're
a,
better.
need a 3 up. Aw.
Nope.
crit fail.
What's up? I
I remember there was one game where like just nobody was able to hit anybody. Like Spider has the character that has to roll dice to use her signature gear.
So now the question is, do I go over and chase down, or do I go down and then chase away?
You could go to like H23 with the car right now.
I don't hate that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I can step out onto G23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
That seems pretty good.
All right. Let's move. Objective complete.
Work complete.
Work.
Zug. Dabu. Loktar.
I like the profit.
Played in the actual like Warcraft games. The only Warcraft game of any sort I've played is Hearthstone.
Imagine playing games.
Oh wait,
Yeah, who
sick.
does that? Hmm.
Each of the agents has each of the agents and hunters have a rivalry.
Kind of. I haven't been able to
'Cause-
figure out who's the counter to who exactly. Except for-
Spider and Prophet have completely opposing abilities.
yeah, and Cobra is you can't get melee attacks.
I think Cobra might be like
So that would be
ninja,
for
ninja versus
that
the,
would,
I was thinking Ninja versus Gunman.
well, since you can't do melee attacks, I was figuring it was for the beast.
Any hunter can make a melee attack. Beast just gets 2.
I figured Orangutan was against Beast. And Blue Jay's almost definitely against Puppet, being the hacker versus the robot.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm creating a rich narrative. How you doing, Matt?
I mean, those are all the things I've thought of as well. I've always so like orangutan versus beast is the straight counter, but then I've also considered Cobra versus beast as like the mechanical counter. I almost played Cobra on this one. I decided to play Spider instead.
Visually, Spider's my favorite.
Yeah, Spider's cool.
This would have gone very differently if you were Cobra.
Yep, that's why I decided not. That's why I decided not to play Cobra.
I would have just dropped on.
No, it wouldn't have, because
I
you
would have
wouldn't have been orthogonally adjacent. You're on top of it during that one time.
No, if you land on top of Cobra, he automatically stuns you.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, Cobra is really vicious in tight spaces.
Yeah.
There was one player who really used that to his advantage and got into places where we would basically have to be within one space of him to attack him constantly.
Yeah.
And he also rolled. He also
he
rolled
seems
like
the
an
most
asshole.
able to operate in the fucking open.
Yeah, and on top of that, velocity blade's real strong.
It was folded over 1,000 times. You see.
So what was Spider's equipment again?
Tangle line.
You can do a thing to stun someone.
I mostly just didn't take it because I didn't want to look through the deck for it. I already picked all my other equipment, so I just decided not to take it. So, spoiler, I don't have that.
Sweet.
Or maybe it's a mind game. Maybe I do have it.
Probably not.
That's on the next level.
Alright, I finished moving.
All right, where's
Okay.
that last scene token? Oh boy.
Oh, right. Let me take that. Go over there. Bad girl, go in the corner.
Okay, so you vanished from that spot.
Okay, could be.
And
Down
now
to D20.
now seeing you guys play this, it feels like this feels like it's less rigged towards the spy. Because I'll just say, like, there are games where I've gone totally unseen, like, without really trying that hard.
I'm thinking I'm gonna just move here and then smell-o-vision. Because that would, like, catch me this entire area.
Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah, so let's do that.
Sniff.
Alright, so
This will basically tell us if we went up or down.
D23. I am close.
Okay. So we definitely did not go up out of here. He did not go the
Yes.
diagonal upward paths. So
So
that
we also
said,
we can also be pretty sure that the first move was C19.
yeah,
would
one
have
sec,
to
let's
be.
calculate a thing for a moment here. So it could not have stepped back down. Yeah, there's literally no other way to have gotten out of vision and ended up here within range. Without you seeing him a second time, that is.
All right. So it could be
Oh.
there. Oh wait, no. Can't be there. Can't be some of those last ones because not in smell range.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A20
Could
is
be,
technically
could
in
be
range.
could also be F20 or F21.
Yes. So what do you think about E20 for me?
I don't hate it. That covers
Because
a
it can't
large
be on
amount of it.
C19. It's too far away.
Yeah.
Could be on B22. But I can't get there
I'm not
anyway.
I'm not scared of that one if that is the case, because then we'll have them completely boxed in. The only worry is if it's F21 for me. If it's F21 is the only place where, like, we don't have them boxed in.
So do you want me to go to like G21 then?
I think you should go with E20 and then I'll try and run down in the other direction depending.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see.
E20.
E20 is clear.
Yeah.
Alright, that's
So,
fine.
to my reckoning, there are 3 spaces he could currently be.
Let's see.
I think he could be on B21, B22, or F21.
He could also be A19.
That's too far away for you to sniff.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, is
I
it
have
4
4 spaces to
spaces?
sniff. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Could be on A19. So there are 4 spaces he could be on right now. I got messed up with your 3 space limit.
Now, again, if it's the B21 or B22, we don't
That's
care.
fine.
It's A19 or F21 are the ones that are, like, the problem.
Yes. And even then, not a huge problem. F21
Well, the
is
problem is
probably the worst.
we have to guess which one.
Yeah, but you can move a little and then sniff in one
That's
direction
true.
or the other. Could also just not move. That'd be funny.
Oh, I want to run down and rip and tear.
But if I
So
were him,
we're like the other people that you played with, Matt, just never like strategizing or what?
They always thought things out. There was just I have to look at the
Well,
other maps.
what made the spy seem so bullshit? I'm not seeing what makes the agent
Yeah,
like
no,
way
and
more powerful.
playing this time, like, yeah, normally it's normally it's kind of a shutout. There are some players who do really think out moves, and a lot of times they're pretty on point. This is just the most I've had to think about this game.
If I were him, I probably would have gone for F-21.
I mean, same, but that's what makes A19 so devious as a possibility.
Yeah. I would love it if he was just like on one of the B spaces and did not move this turn.
It would be really good. Because, like, to be honest, I'm like writing it off mostly, but I don't know.
I almost want to keep you on that road just in case.
All right.
I mean, I can stay on the road and move towards the F-21 direction and sniff.
All right.
Yeah, or you could. Can't even sprint it.
Smoke
Oh
grenade.
no!
Oh!
Where? Up to 4 spaces away from you.
I mean, fair! That gives no hints!
And yeah, it creates a 3x3 wall that lasts until my next turn.
And you do it. You can do it before your move.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that actually lends the idea, though, that he was in the B spaces.
Yeah. If I were him, I probably would have gone to B-22 of those two.
Same.
I finished moving.
Okay.
So if you stand on a space that blocks line of sight, are you invisible? Well, while you're moving?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You cannot see. You
how
cannot
long
see
how long does Smoke Cloud last?
until my next turn.
Your next turn, huh?
So if you want to go with this plan, you
One sec.
could be on
I'm
D20.
getting-
Could be on D25.
Yeah.
Can't be on D26, or I would have known about it
What? Why would you have known about it?
because it's next to an objective.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Could be on the
or could have gone
A26.
down like this A20 route.
Oh, it really hurts to.
Doesn't have to be on A26. It could be on B26 because diagonal movement. Remember.
Yes.
Um.
God, it
I'm
hurts to
thinking-
think about, but you could just try and get there just in case.
To which one?
Like A20, 1, 2, 3, like A26 or something, or hell, even B20. Nah, A26 probably better.
Yeah, because then I could still shoot if he was on B26.
Yeah.
So that's if we want to go the aggressive, maybe get damage down route. Otherwise, I can go to like D26 and sniff.
Yeah.
Because alternatively, like from there, let's see, if places like he could literally be within like a space adjacent to me on this road right now, you know.
Yeah. Could see.
Then again,
D26
if you
sniff.
move down and fill up the road, because he's almost certainly not in the road, and he didn't go back up the other way, right? Like, because you would have seen him. If
Yeah,
you start
sure.
moving down to the road, you can hold the road down when the smoke clears, and I can go in for the gank.
I'm just afraid he was on F21 and motored to the right.
I mean, it's possible. It is legitimately possible.
Do you want me to
But
get
I'm
in the
doubting
car?
it because then that would have been using an item entirely for the purpose of distracting us and not actually for the purpose of evasion.
I mean, the bamboozle's a real thing.
It
Do you want-
is, but I'm doubting it.
Should I get in the car?
I mean, that's free to do. I think that's not a bad idea. The alternate option is for you to go in the D route because then you'll be able to see down. But then he can't be there. Never mind. Yeah, the car seems fine.
Max just wants to give you the D.
I'm in the car.
The car is in
The
you.
car's in you. Yeah.
It doesn't work for me like it did with him.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know why the smoke grenade just sat perfectly on top of your figure.
Is that clear, by the way?
Yes, this is clear.
Okay.
So let's see. From here, let's see. Could not have gotten to B27, so yeah. I'm just gonna go for it. Go to A26.
Okay. Where are you? There you.
Yeah.
Don't roll 1.
All right.
That is a 3. Okay, that's a hit.
Yep. Not a natural one, so we're good.
Oh yeah. Didn't you have to hit a 3? Because
Oh
you were
yeah,
so
wait,
close?
actually, yeah, because she's a. Let me see.
-2 is
I
still
forgot.
one.
I forgot she has the. Forgot she has.
Wait, okay.
That.
Does it care if it's a natural one though?
Oh wait, hold on. So let's see. I think it's a natural one misses. So yeah, so you hit a 3. You need to beat a 2.
Yeah, we're
right?
fine.
That was it.
I have been taking that into account on you, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't do you dirty.
Okay. And so that leaves you with 1 life left, right? Or 2?
I'm at 1.
Yep. And out of item.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a bad spot
The
for him.
turn, a smoke grenade vanishes.
Boof. Boof. Oh no, it fell off the side.
Oh no.
Goodbye, smoke grenade.
Who was the agent? Was it Spider? Was it Cobra? Or was it Killer Man?
What if Killer Man was Killer Man?
No. It was clearly Beast the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, it says a roll of 1 is an automatic miss, not a result
Yeah.
of 1.
That's what I figured.
Note: a hunter cannot attack while in the vehicle. The agent just pounding on the side of the door.
Note: the agent also cannot attack when you're inside the vehicle.
Just Cobra hitting the side of it like fucking Rising Revengeance.
Or orangutan just
Fucking
like punching.
Dengetsu the entire car in half.
The last time you saw me, I was on you.
Last time you saw me, we were hugging it out.
So I'm gonna redo my assessment. I think Spider is the weakest of the 4 agents then.
Yeah, the spider ability is not too enticing.
It seems still useful, but like generally most of the time when it's useful, Cobra's is better.
Yeah, that seems like the thing is that Cobra's just yeah, and then orangutan just has 2 HP, which is actually really solid because you can just tank
Yeah,
through a bunch of
that's
shit.
not bad. You can just tank a hit sometimes.
It's like, hey, by the way, I am on the objective.
Yeah.
Yes, we see you. Yeah, I know, but I'm on it.
Speaking of which, I'm about to complete an objective.
All right.
Okay, so let's look at this logically.
So okay, so 1, 2.
Could be
Literally
on
could be any
could
space
be
around
any
it.
of the 9.
So you can't get there.
I can map out. Do you have line of sight from the car? Just not able to attack.
You have line of sight from any. Remember, the car can only stay on the road.
Well, yeah, but if say I was on J26, could I see D26?
You could. You should.
Or if you mean if you were on D, you could see the D column, or what?
Well, yeah, but if I'm
if you're on J26, you could, yeah, you could see the 26 row, yeah.
Yeah,
Sound
you should
good to you?
definitely do that.
Yeah.
That is definitely the correct call here.
I am on J26.
Clear.
Okay.
All right. So I kind of like you going down to one of the 28s. Because he has to be on D27. I could see going to D28.
Okay, so here's my dumb gamble, right?
Yeah.
There's the possibility that he went to F27 because of the fact that I couldn't just, like, walk there, right? But I could run there and try and, like, melee murder if he is exactly on that spot.
If you're gonna do that, I'd say go to F28.
I
Is that-
can't hit him then, though.
You
Oh,
can
you
only
could
do that
do
because
range
you do a
Literally on
diagonal
top
movement.
of him. No, if I move 5, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I see.
You gotta put away his gun. He gotta be a beast.
So, like, the only way I can hit at F27 is if I run, but that's guessing he's there. But on the other hand, like, that's a good thing against all other checks.
So,
I don't know.
Matt, you went to college, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in your studies, you must have learned that man is mortal.
In
So clearly you must be on F27.
What?
Did you ever watch The Princess Bride?
But on the
A
other
long
hand,
time
knowing
ago.
that I know you are smart and would have gone to college, you wouldn't be on F27 to avoid being pounced on by a wolfman.
In your study, you're a learned man. So in your studies, you must have learned that man is mortal. So you would have put the poison as far away from yourself as possible.
Okay, so here's the thing. Even if he gets this, he's
I'm
still
just
has to
getting
get
started.
one more objective, and we're pretty penned in here. I kind of want to just fucking go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's GG.
All right.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Like, I wasn't gonna tell you not to do it, but yeah.
Wolfman rips him to shreds.
Yeah. So that was the thing. Like, I was gonna take Cobra, and then I realized it would stop a lot of these moments. Because it's like, oh, I'm gonna land on F27. All right, you're stunned. Have
Well,
fun
I
with
know
that.
where you are. And the prophet drives away.
Beep beep. I'm a
It's
motorist.
gonna be like an hour of the wolf eating something.
And so here's the thing I'm gonna say. We got to turn. We got to turn 16. We were not even halfway done with this game, and that's how this game usually goes.
Yeah,
it's done
I
in
figured.
it's done in under 20 turns. I have only seen one game where the agent lost because they got to turn 40.
Yeah,
And
the
that was
turn 40
because-
thing seems like it's just like, hey, agent,
Yeah,
put a pep in your
fail-safe.
step.
Yeah, and it's a and the
Yeah,
thing
it's just
is-
the idea to keep you from just like hanging out in a corner for the entire game.
And that's basically what happened. Was the agent was so afraid of getting hit that anytime that we started to box them in, they ran all the way around the map and went somewhere else. And I
Yeah.
think they completed one objective, and then then they ran out of time. Actually, I think we
Look at
played.
that.
I think we played to turn 35, and I'm like, "There's no way you're going to be able to complete the game in this amount of time." But yeah,
is fun.
I have a lot of fun with this game.
Yeah. I definitely think it's a lot more balanced than Fury of Dracula is.
Oh, way more. Also a lot quicker.
And there's a
Yeah.
lot less handling of money and chickens than in Sheriff of Nottingham.
I don't
Which
know.
again, this
anything
game
about
is
Sheriff
not
of
like.
Nottingham.
It will be very difficult to play Sheriff of Nottingham on tabletop sim.
I can, however, confirm to you that I am not handling any money or chicken, so this game is very much not like Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like that, the nice thing about this game is the initial rules are kind of a bear to get your head around, but then once you get it, it's like, all right, move 4 spaces, I'm done. It's very front heavy, and then it's kind of
Yeah,
and then it's over.
most of the time it took for us to take our turns was us thinking about where you were rather than us like struggling with rules.
Let me see. Can I take the? Oh, I don't have my. I can't draw my motions on that board. I guess I could have, but I wasn't sure if the pen would show through.
I think you'd probably like Sheriff of Nottingham, Max.
I have no idea what it is, but I like social deduction games, despite the fact that whenever I fail at them, I feel so bad for some reason.
Oh, this isn't even like mainly social deduction. It's just like a bluffing game.
Yeah, there's a lot of no. You want social? I mean, have you played Battlestar with us?
Oh yeah.
Once.
Because I remember I've played like 2 games of Battlestar, and then I stopped playing it because every time I play it, I get very angry.
I was disappointed because we had one of those games where it was everyone was human during the first half, and then
Yeah.
during the second half I got switched over to Cylon. By that point, like they were so well along, like
Yeah,
not really
there's-
much could fuck with them.
That doesn't happen a lot of games, but it happens a couple games. It's an unfortunate side of the game design for such a long game.
I guess it's a
But if
good-
you don't play, then you don't get moments like when Charlie blew up Colonial One despite being a good guy.
Yeah, Operation Blow Up the President.
It would have been a better plan if he weren't the president.
I was the president.
Oh yeah, you were the president. Wasn't he also on the Colonial One though?
No. He
Oh, just you.
I can't remember how he fucked it up. I think he just misread what card he was supposed to play.
Yeah, he thought one of the colors was supposed to go in when it was not.
It's like when I remember I failed an objective early on because I played a card in that said also add these cards, and I thought that's how that card worked. I didn't realize I could just play it.
But yeah, I enjoy them, even though I get incredibly pissy about them.
Yeah. So in Sheriff of Nottingham, players take turns being the sheriff, and the rest of the players,
The rest of the players take turns being the Nottingham.
yeah, they put a bunch of they put a bunch of goods into a little felt bag with a snapper on it, and they hand it to you, and they say this is what is in the bag. Sometimes they could put illegal things in there, like crossbows or like royal chickens.
Or royalty-free music by Kevin MacLeod.
Yeah, and
Shaving mirror, my favorite.
And the sheriff has the option to open the bag or not open the bag. And if he opens the bag and they were telling the truth, he has to pay them for everything that was in it. If he opens the bag and they were lying, then they have to pay him for everything they were lying about. But you can add bribes to not open the bag.
Okay, now question. So for like, why would you? I assume you have to eventually put in illegal things, but
You never have to, but they are worth a lot more coin. Or a lot more victory points at the end of the game. But they are also worth a lot of coin if the sheriff catches you with them, that you have to pay him.
So with the victory points, is that just like based on how many things you're missing, or what?
The victory points, just each card has an amount of victory points on it. Illegal goods have by far the most. But you can also play a completely legit game, and there are bonuses for having the most successfully smuggled apples or chickens. Just completely legal goods.
Now,
But
is there
really
an
lose a
objective?
lot.
Is there an objective for smuggling bags?
No, you can't put bags in your bags.
Have you?
No,
guys
I mean
ever
that's the
played,
thing. The bag's always full of legit stuff. The whole thing is that you're just smuggling bags.
Have you guys ever played Coup?
Yes, quite a
Once,
bit.
I think.
Yeah, Coup's a really good, just straightforward, fast one of these types of games.
I've played
Yeah.
the Resistance and also the weird fantasy version.
Avalon.
Of it. Yeah, the fantasy hack.
Coup plays a lot differently than those games.
I actually don't know
Oh,
if
for
I've
sure.
played-
I wasn't really specifically comparing. I was just thinking along the social deduction lines.
Well,
of
yeah.
Games. I also really like Love Letter. Love Letter is quite fun.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, Dead of Winter is everything I like about Battlestar without any of the parts that make me irrationally angry.
Dead of Winter's pretty good.
I haven't played Dead of Winter yet, but it looks good.
It's got a pretty it's solid.
Yeah, you should play it.
It's got, and also the Crossroads cards are fun. Although some of them don't work so well on Tabletop Sim because Crossroads cards can trigger for literally any reason.
At some point, I do want to also play Studio A.
I don't know if I know what
It's
that
not a
is.
social. It's not a social deduction one. I'm just thinking of games I've heard of people playing that I haven't played myself.
Sure. I don't know if
So,
I've heard of that one.
do you know Snake Oil?
Yes.
Okay, so Studio A is Snake Oil, except it's an anime studio.
Oh, okay. So you're putting together like titles for
you
shows
get
and you're pitching
you get
them.
yeah, you get themes, and you have the the pieces to put together for your title, and you have to spin on this theme your title of your anime and what it's about.
Nice. That also reminds me of I finally recently played Red Flags, and I realized that's Snake Oil but for boyfriends.
Holy shit! What? I don't know this, but that sounds amazing.
So okay, so the whole point of it's from the guys that made Super Fight. I don't know if you've played that.
I have not.
Okay, so the whole thing is that you go around the table and I'm gonna stop recording here because I think we're done with the game.
Thanks for watching, Internet.
Thanks for
Yeah,
watching,
thanks for
Internet. Thanks for
watching.
listening to us talk about board games for 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see if we leave anything else of this in, but I definitely would like to play more of this in future.
Get
as
fucked,
well
agents.
as, just restore more shit.
Yeah. All right. Peace out.